What's going on, y'all? Cree here from Team Interstellar, and today we have our first match from our $50 tournament. Double elimination. This one is open to our public server. Link to that in the description below. But anyways, before we get started, shout out to our sponsors, Mega Championship Wrestling, Evolve Workout Apparel, Inversive, and the Piledriver Podcast. So, we're going to start. Let's find out what we got. You guys already know by the thumbnail. It is Dinomorphia versus Sky Striker. Alright. We're going to start with Diplos. Diplos here sends the Frenzy. Set 4 pass. So, let's see. Monster Effect Negate, which would be nice on any of the links. Iron Thunder for the Spell Trap. Solemn Judgment for anything. And Domain in order to go into the Kentragina into the Rexstrom. So, we see. Heat Wave. Engage. Vision. Okay. Cool. Seems to be the same list from last time. Heat Wave comes down. Big thing here. Solemn Judgment on the Heat Wave. Very important. We're going to engage. Iron Thunder on the engage. That's going to pop her... nothing, because nothing was in that column. Special summon. Okay. Engage again anyways. Okay. We're not going to be able to stop this. But we are going to chain Domain. Summon Kentragina out. For Widow Anchor. We're going to opt to use the Diplos on field. Okay, that's fine. Vision to draw 2, because we have Widow Anchor in hand now, so that's live. Drageki called by. Ooh. Ditching the called by. We're going to Widow Anchor the Kentragina. Chain the Kentragina, forcing it out. Send Therizia, send Subvergia for Rexstrom. Let's go to battle. Alright, yeah, so this Kentragina is negated because of Widow Anchor, so it is just going to be straight up 4,000 right now. Rexstrom in damage step. Let's hit 2750. Kentragina is going to trigger. Summon Therizia. Therizia is going to trigger. Set alert. End of battle phase. We're going to drop that evenly matched. We're going to keep the Rexstrom out. Main 2. Man. Solemn Strike for turn. We're going to just poke for 30. It's not really a poke. Let's see, we have Strike, we have Rexstrom, we have Hamp. What the hell is Hamp? It's a Kaiju if you control a Sky Striker Ace. Alright, so we have Raigeki Heat Wave, so we're probably gonna have to Heat Wave Raigeki here. Nothing can come back. Pass, setting the Therizia. Draw the Geki for turn. That's not gonna go well. Because this guy is gonna be able to summon the Diplos. Diplos is going to be able to send it intact. Summon Diplos, and that's going to be it for game 1. On to game 2. It goes into anti-spell, it's crazy. Alright. Engage, Droplet, Geki, Linkage, Area 0. We let Dinomorphia go first. We are stubbornly on board breaking, I guess. Let's see, go for Trap Trick. Therizia comes down, grab Frenzy, set 5 pass. I personally would have kept Feather Duster in hand, but I get it. I hope there is an anti-spell so I can just scoop. Well, buddy. Not that there's much to do there. Like, I guess we can chain Droplet, send something else, and then chain... I don't know. Set 6 pass. Right, we're gonna Frenzy, pay half, summon the Kentragina. Summon Rexstrom. Feather Duster. So that, yeah, Okay, it makes sense. Makes sense now. Let's see, 70, 85. Yeah. Well, minus 2,000. Trap Trick Set Eradicator. So the Supreme Gang, and that's gonna be it. Dinomorphia, the Interstellar Special, really cleaning things up here. But as always, y'all, Yu-Gi-Oh is Yu-Gi-Oh. Sometimes they see the limited cards, sometimes they don't. Had he not had the anti-spell, though, I think this hand kind of goes crazy going second, because you have the Droplet for the Conchagina, you had to link it, you have the Regeki to clear the board. Not that Regeki is necessarily good into Dinomorphia because of how much they float, but you do get to... Let's see, because there was nothing in gravy yet, so you could have Geki'd there, popped the Diplos, right? Diplos trigger, you called by it, away. I'm sure at some point you would just area 0 afterwards, linkage, and then you get to engage shenanigans for Widow Anchors and shit to deal with the Rexstrom. We did have the Gozen match, so that would have been a pain in the ass, but I don't know. If not for anti-spell, there was a way out of this. Surely there was a way out of this without the anti-spell down. But with that being said, y'all, this has been Cree. Like the video if you enjoyed today's content. Comment down below if you're prepared to see some more of our $50 tournament double elimination. Join the Discord for a heads up whenever we're starting to fire these off again. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And as always, until next time, have a good time.